What's up? It's the JD CeeLo podcast coming at you once again. It is Reaction Monday, as it is every single Monday during the NFL season, where we give you our reactions to the NFL season or the week as it happens. And we are full of energy. We have a special guest that we'll be bringing on to the show a little bit later on.
Yes.
My boy Chris Lugo, who wants to talk all about the San Francisco 49ers and what he sees and what he doesn't see and all this other stuff.
I want to say the thanks to him.
Oh, absolutely.
For helping us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Lugo.
Yep.
Thank you for doing your job. All right? And getting rid of those pesky Chargers to lower their fucking record.
Absolutely.
So 5-4 to help my Jets continue to move up the ladder.
Absolutely. We had a great conversation last night. We were talking all about the game. But we'll get more into that a little bit later. For right now, before I forget, don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button, notifications button, and don't forget to comment, ladies and gentlemen. And also, don't forget to find us on our other platforms, which is Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Iheart Radio, and the new Amazon Music. So I just found out we're on Amazon Music as well.
Amazon Music.
So put that on the list, ladies and gentlemen. We're increasing. We're getting bigger and bigger, and we want you to be a part of it. So come on down.
Do it, and do it now!
You can find us on every one of those platforms at the JD CeeLo podcast. All right? So please listen to the content. Watch us on YouTube. Whatever you do, but just be a part of this special thing that we're doing. All right? So now that I lower that ill ditty beat, there we go.
What a great bye week.
Absolutely.
What a week of non-stress. What a week of sitting back, kicking your feet up, watching two teams. One of them snuck on by.
Right.
My little nose. I call it a little nose. You escaped. You escaped. You know who you are.
Yep. So there was a lot of good games last week. I mean, this weekend. That Minnesota Buffalo game was probably it was as close as a playoff game as you could make it.
Yep. We're gonna go right to it.
It was amazing, amazing game. Let's start off. Let's go down the line.
Yep.
In terms of those results.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the 9:30 game. Oh, everybody that was in Germany, enjoying the festivities. Those guys went nuts over there.
Yep.
Running. They love American football.
Oh, yeah.
I was completely shocked.
Munich,
at
Germany.
Lions Stadium.
Yes. It was a great thing to see. And just to show you the differences in countries, man. The game ended and no one left.
Nobody left. Because those are the people with class.
They stayed there chanting and talking and doing whatever, enjoying the NFL game for what it is. I think, honestly, us as a people, as a fan base, even as a country, we should do better.
We gotta do better.
We should take a page out of their book.
Yeah, right.
On fandom. Granted, we have the best probably all-around tailgates when it comes to a sport. Football is the king of tailgating. But when it comes to being inside that stadium, you can't have a better chant than these people that are across the pond from us.
They were loving it over
there. They
there.
were screaming and yelling. They were singing songs.
Yep.
And obviously they don't have a dog in the race because they're just happy to be there. And they were probably pissed drunk as well.
Class.
But for the most part, man, it was just beautiful to see. That entire stadium was filled to capacity.
Class.
Absolutely. So hats off to the people of Munich, our German people.
Yeah. Us, no class.
No class. We can't wait. We can't wait for that 2-minute warning, and we're already walking out.
We built jails in our stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Philly's got one.
Because those stupids don't know how to act.
And how ironic. It's the city of brotherly love.
Brotherly love, yeah. Where we jump on everybody, we lock them up, we beat them up, we spit them up, just to show that we love Philadelphia.
Yep. So going to the game, 9:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, the Buccaneers squeaked out a victory, 21-16, against the Seahawks. I thought the Seahawks were going to put up a better fight than this. They fell behind very early. They got
out of it.
They got to what's his name? Jesus Christ, what the fuck's the quarterback? Yes, Geno. There we go. They got to Geno Smith early. They flushed him, but he seemed to at the beginning of the second half find his groove again. But it was a little too late. And the Bucks squeaked out that 21-16 win against the Seahawks. No big deal. Seahawks are still a team that's in it. They're still in first place.
Total control.
They're on top of that division, so it's no big deal. The Bucks are at 500. They're in a bye week next week, so they get to lick their wounds and come back and see if Brady still got another one to actually bring them back into the fucking into the playoffs.
Oh, he was pumped too, little motherfucker.
The next game, we got the Bills and the Vikings, and like I said earlier, this was a playoff type of game. I could not believe what I was watching.
We're going to spend a little time on this one because this was the big enchilada.
Yes.
Of the game of the day.
So like always, everyone, I'm pretty sure the analysts on ESPN, NFL, all these places were picking the Bills to win. Obviously, the Bills are at home, so you would look at the Vikings and say, we both picked the Vikings. Obviously luck fell in their favor, or should I say mistakes fell in their favor because the Buffalo Bills literally had this game in their grasp from early on.
Well, they built a 17-point lead.
Right.
So I was like, oh shit. First of all, we picked Minnesota because we wanted the impression that
Josh Allen was not going to play. Right.
They had Case Keenum fired up, ready to go. Yep. So I'm like, well, you're not winning that game with Case Keenum. That's for damn sure. And look what happened anyway. Well, guess what? You blew the lead. Yes. It was another one-possession game. And let's throw this stat out there for everybody who loves Josh Allen.
Yes.
In one-possession games, your boy, who you guys put as Superman, rightfully so,
right,
between last year and the year before, the guy does everything, right? He was their leading rusher. He was their leading passer. He's their leading scorer. Out of the 28 touchdowns, another stat. I'm full of stats today. I'm full of stats.
Yeah, for those who love the stats.
The one who love your stats.
Yep.
Out of the 28 touchdowns this year,
right,
that the Bills have scored, 24 of them are Josh Allen.
Wow. It says a whole lot. Says a whole lot.
He's responsible.
They rely on him, not even heavily.
Yep.
For everything.
And what the other one I was going to tell you, I forgot. He's 2-10 in one-possession games.
2-10.
So for all you dummies, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
Mr. Chat Guys. My chat guys.
Yep.
Who I gave you a beatdown. And I went on a rant, which I want to put too. After we finish the little thing, we're going to put this in a rant. Because I went nuts yesterday. Nuts.
Yep.
And we was going back and forth with this Kirk Cousins bullshit that you guys don't understand shit.
Yep.
You want to talk about close games and big games and blah, blah, blah? He's 2-10. 2-10.
Yes.
He's 2-10. One possession games. 2-10.
Yep.
Let's say it again. 2-10.
Yep. Yep.
Cállense la boca.
And Kirk Cousins did what he needed to do to get his team in winning positions.
Drove him down twice.
Oh,
but he's not responsible for that.
No, absolutely not.
He's just a dummy that stands there with the ball. That's all he does. He stands there like a stupid Mongolo.
Yep.
That's what he does. Sits there. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Justin Jefferson, I just want to say, you have become the new heavyweight champion of the world in the wide receiver position.
Yes, sir. And one hell of a blocker.
One hell of a player. I still can't believe the catch that he made yesterday. 4th and 18, and Kirk Cousins.
That's right.
Throws up a pass.
Dials it up.
Just enough to get Justin Jefferson's white little glove.
Yep.
To one hand catch it and take it out of the defender's hand, fall down on it, and get that first down.
Perfectly.
Dalvin Cook.
Yep.
You dirty little rascal.
Yep.
14 carries, 119 yards.
Beautiful.
A touchdown. The Buffalo Bills had no answer for him.
No answer.
It was amazing to see.
And this is a top defense, Chris.
Yes.
Everybody, the Buffalo Bills, top defense in the league.
Yes,
You score only 15 points a game against these people.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
Granted,
here you go.
Granted, they had success with the run game. Obviously, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's a little limited.
Yep.
They're forced to do that.
Singletary had 2 touchdowns from close range. Went 13 for 47.
Yeah. What was their rushing overall?
Overall, 175. 175 because they went
Josh Allen too.
Cook's brother was part of that.
Yeah.
Isaiah McKenzie was part of that as well. Josh Allen went 29, 43, 330, a touchdown, 2 picks. 2 very crucial picks. Very crucial picks.
Last 3 games, 6 picks.
Yes.
Last 3 games, 6 picks.
Absolutely. Now here you come and you compare them to Kirk Cousins, who everyone likes to shit on. Kirk Cousins went 30 of 50 for 357, a touchdown and 2 picks. He was another one that threw 2 picks.
Yeah, but one of them wasn't his fault either. It was a fucking, what do you call it?
It was
reflection off the chest, whatever. But you're going to have that when you throw the ball that much.
Right.
That's those gunslingers mentality.
Exactly.
I don't mind that. But he doesn't do it, 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, ready to win the game, and you throw the ball to the other team.
Or an interception in overtime.
Yeah, or an interception in overtime.
That's what happened. Yeah.
That's what Josh Allen is doing right now.
Yep.
He is going backwards like he's a fucking rookie.
He's forcing the ball in, trying to get the big play because maybe he's overconfident. I don't know.
They broke down.
He's been able to do those plays before.
They broke down film.
Yeah.
He had wide open checkdowns.
Absolutely.
He refused to take the checkdowns.
Yep.
He refused because he says, fuck you, I'm Josh Allen, and I'm going to show the world how big my cock is.
Yep.
That's what he did.
Yep.
And it bit him in the ass.
Absolutely. So the game itself was, for lack of a better word, it was just an offensive onslaught by both teams. I mean, when you talk about the Minnesota Vikings defense, you expect them to be scored on. You expect them to not hold leads and, not get any takeaways because that's been their MO for years and it's been their MO for this year as well.
You fucked up.
But the Buffalo Bills, this is your bread and butter. This is your bread and butter. The defense is your bread and butter. You brought in Von Miller to be able to get that extra pass rush. You got your corners. You got your safeties. You got your linebackers. Your defense is made for this. You were playing in your house.
You're going down.
In your house. You were playing in Buffalo. There's no better atmosphere for you to play in than in Buffalo. This is where you guys go crazy on your tailgates and you fucking do elbow drops into tables. This is Bills Mafia. This is what you fucking do. And you failed.
Yep.
You failed.
Yep.
Josh Allen, I cannot believe that last play, or not the last play, but the play before when they scored a touchdown on a botched fucking not a handoff, but
the quarterback
a snap.
exchange. Yeah,
the snap. You dropped the ball on a snap because why? You wanted to fucking run it?
All the apologists. Oh, he's not used to taking the ball under snap.
Yeah,
because
the fuck
he's
outta
in
here,
shotgun every fucking play.
Yeah, get the hell out of here with that shit.
So he forgot how to go under center.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna save my breath now because I'm gonna give you a little taste of what I was doing yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Huh? Check this out. Yeah. He, my friend, is the new Mr. Toto. Mr. Toto. That's who he is now. Right. Mr. Panic. Pressure games. One possession games. Josh, where are you? Where are you? Josh, you're Superman, remember? What's the matter? You can't see the field, sir?
He was holding the
What's the
ball.
matter? Is the football field tightening up by you, sir? Huh? Do we have the kryptonite for you, Josh? You ain't. Huh? There's more.
Yep.
There's more. I'll save it for later. There's more.
Yep.
There's more.
Absolutely. But
that was how I felt Sunday.
Justin Jefferson, 10 catches, 193 yards, averaging 19.3 yards a catch. He only had 1 touchdown, but it felt like he was doing all the impossible stuff that you can think of, and rightfully so. Yeah. You want to know why? Because he's the best player on that offense, and his quarterback is going to get the ball to the best player on the field.
The biggest difference: one made poor decisions, the other one did right decisions.
Yep.
Because according to me and all the haters of Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson cannot throw the ball to himself.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So, Kirk Cousins did nothing. So how did Justin Jefferson get the ball? Yeah. He by the grace of God, he throws it to himself. He runs and go catches it. That's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So we're discrediting the quarterback who had to find the time to get the ball to him and put the ball perfectly where his man can get it.
Yep.
Because he knows he's the man.
Look, ever since Odell Beckham Jr. caught that one-handed catch in an extorted bodily way that he did it, every NFL receiver after him has been emulating that same type of catch.
Yeah, of course, they're fucking biters.
Every one of them have been practicing, and you see them in practice, trying to catch the ball with one hand, trying to do some fucking ESPN highlight reel with one hand. And apparently, according to someone in that chat that we have, thinks that Justin Jefferson is the only one that can do that.
Oh, yeah. Well.
No, he cannot.
Yeah.
Okay? Because Stephon Diggs did it.
The same game.
In the same game.
Yep. But it's all good because Josh Allen
on a 3rd and
15.
Man. On a 3rd and 15. Stephon Diggs had to jump like an elevator to try to catch this ball because Mr. Josh Allen was literally overthrew him almost.
Yes. But it's perfectly fine because it's Josh Allen.
Fast forward to the same day. Courtland Sutton caught a one-handed catch.
Preach.
This year, Pickens from Pittsburgh caught a one-handed catch.
From Kenny Pickett.
With an extorted body, with a defender on him, with 2 defenders on him.
Yep.
He caught that ball.
Yep.
But apparently, Justin Jefferson's the only one that could do it.
Oh, yeah.
And this is not a knock. Right.
And by himself.
And this is not a knock on Justin Jefferson. I'm just letting you know, the ball has to get there.
Yep.
Someone is throwing that ball up to him.
Yep.
It's an accurate throw.
Yep.
It's a 4th and 18.
Yep.
I'm going to get the ball to the best player on my team.
Yep. And I got to get it to him.
So
that's the difference. This is not 1st and 10, second quarter.
Yeah.
This is 4th and 18. That pressure situation, he had the wherewithal and the mindset that I got to get it over the first defender. I got to get it to him with the defender on his back as well.
Absolutely.
Great catch, absolutely. But that ball placement and the other one,
be there.
The other one in the winning drive, in overtime,
at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line, another great throw
between 2 people,
2 of them,
and Justin Jefferson catches it, rolls out of bounds.
Out of bounds, 2-yard line, 1st and goal.
How did the ball get there?
By the grace of God. Papa Dios, por favor, tírame la bola. There is no quarterback for Minnesota.
It sure wasn't Joshua.
No, not Joshua.
It sure wasn't Joshua.
No, not Joshua.
So, for all the shit that Kirk Cousins gets, I get it. I get all the naysayers. He hasn't won in the playoffs. He hasn't taken the Minnesota Vikings across, greener pastures when it comes to the playoffs. I understand that. I get that.
He'll have another opportunity.
Okay.
I guarantee you that.
But this year, okay, we're talking about this year. He's 8-1. Give the dude the respect that he deserves.
Suck it.
That's it. We're not telling you he's fucking Super Bowl bound. We're not telling you
he's a
that he's a Hall of Famer.
We didn't say that.
We're not telling you he's an MVP candidate.
Nope.
None of that.
He is a professional quarterback.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
And just shut your fucking mouth.
That's it.
Shut your fucking mouth. That's it.
Enough with the bum. Enough with the he stinks. You know who you are. Who uses that word for everything. I didn't say he sucks. He stinks. Yeah. You know what the word stinks means. Enough.
It's terrible. It's just terrible.
Can we just enjoy some decent quarterback play? Because let me tell you, there's a lot of shit quarterback plays going around in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know what? The little bit of quarterback play that we have in the league, can we enjoy it at least? Yeah. Can we enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's baffling. Yeah, it's baffling to even have this conversation with a guy that's brought his team to 8-1.
Guys, Minnesota Vikings, congratulations.
Yep,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for helping out the New York Jets.
Yep.
That was a high five from us. You bring those bastards down to 3rd place because we hold the tiebreaker. Now we're in 2nd, and those cocksucker Miami Dolphins move up to 1st, and it won't be very long. It's only
about
6
half
days.
game. It's only about half game.
No, it's
a half game.
Yeah, it's a half game.
It's a half game.
So they're off this week.
Yeah.
Goodbye, good riddance. Go to your fish tank and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Because we're done.
Well, at least they didn't like you said in our other episode. At least they didn't sneeze. They won their game.
Yeah,
they won their game.
Just like I warned you, don't sneeze.
Yep. But
give you credit, you did it.
Let's move on forward.
Yeah, let's move on before I fucking tear this whole fucking set down.
The Bears and the Lions. We all thought this was going to be the Bears. It was at Chicago.
It was a good game, but
they lost by 1.
It's Bears and Lions.
They lost. So didn't really watch this game. Don't have really much to tell you. But in terms of success,
Chicago was up big again.
Yeah.
And here come the Lions roaring back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again,
Justin
the defense
Fields, and then Justin Fields again. He is doing his best imitation of I want to say Michael Vick. He ran yesterday for 147 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He passed for 167, 2 touchdowns and a pick. So he's doing it in the air and on the ground.
Well,
and
to his defense,
he's just doing it all.
He's got nothing. He's going to say, I'm just going to ball out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy this year number 2.
He's doing what he instinctually knows how to do.
And I'm just going to run and try not to get killed.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Survive.
It's
Justin Fields just survive to week 17 or 18. That's all.
The Bears have a lot of retooling to do. Point blank.
We don't even know if this regime wants to keep Justin Fields. So that's another topic for another day.
Right.
We got to find that out too.
Right.
So
yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, you're probably right. Next game, Broncos and Titans. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, even though it's my team. Abysmal, to say the least.
Terrible game.
One thing I want people to understand is that you can't expect not even a Russell Wilson, hell, not even a Tom Brady, to successfully play with an offensive line that is working with more than 75% of the offensive line is the third string offensive lineman.
Yep.
So the backup to the backup.
Yep.
I had a backup to the backup.
That's why I asked you yesterday. I'm like, Chris, what the fuck is going on with your line?
We can't do shit. I had a backup to the backup to the center and a backup to the backup of the left tackle.
A lot of people don't want to hear that, Chris.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Doesn't matter.
But you got to understand.
It's part of the game, but not your O-line, bro.
Of my four wide receivers, all 3 of them are out. I only have 1, which is Cortland Sutton. So what do you think defenses are doing?
Yeah, you double them up. That's it. I got everybody else.
Yep. I got no RB1. I lost Javonte Williams early in the year. He's my bruiser. I didn't have him either. So now, as much as I want to sit here and bash Russell Wilson till the cows come home,
no.
I also have to understand what's happening. My guys right now, as far as wide receivers, I have Kendall Hinton, who is a quarterback who's playing wide receiver.
God.
I have 2 tight end sets. One is Eric Saubert. The other one is what the fuck's his name? Dulcich, the new kid, the rookie.
Oh, yeah.
None of these guys are creating separation.
And they're not ready.
None of these guys are creating separation. So what does Russell Wilson have to do? He has to hold on to the ball. Yep. The longer he holds on to that ball,
here comes
the
sacks.
faster the sacks are coming. Yep. So it is a recipe for disaster.
On top of Tennessee plays a good defense.
Right. On top of Tennessee's
defense. Very respectable.
From an offensive perspective, from a defensive perspective, we held
you did your job.
Derrick Henry.
You did your job.
We held him down. He didn't do shit. Tannehill got lucky with 1 or 2 throws and finally got into the end zone. But again, the defense was out there a lot. We punted the ball. I think it was like 8 or 9 times in the entire game. God. You're never going to win a game like that. So I'm numb.
Yeah,
I told this to people in the chat. I'm fucking numb.
Yeah.
You could say, Russell Wilson, let's ride. Let's ride. What are you riding now? You riding a cock?
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. Say what you want to say. There's nothing that's going to bother me right now at all. My team is numb. I'm numb. We stink. I'm playing with a JV football team right now in terms of position players. Position players of positions that fucking matter.
Yep.
I got a JV football team right now. So for all the Bronco fans out there that are sitting there wanting the coach to be fired, I understand you, because maybe the play calling does need to be changed.
They gotta.
Maybe we do. Maybe we turn into a dink and dunk offense because why? You need the ball out of Russell Wilson's hands fast. I don't know. I don't exactly know how to fix this situation. But all I know is Russell Wilson is going to get hurt at some point this year. Again. He's going to get himself hurt, and we're going to be. Can we get a quarterback now? Can we go to the draft and get a quarterback? The answer is fucking no.
I thought you said you didn't want to spend too much time with this.
You know what it is, man? These fucking fans, bro. These fucking fans, bro, they get on me, bro. They fucking bother because I read them all. I read all the fucking chat, And they sit there and they think they know what the fuck they're talking about.
They don't know how to lose, Chris. These
That's
guys,
the problem. That's the problem.
I know I can put you in that bucket there too, because you just don't. You have never tasted this kind of disdain, this kind of poor football, and I don't blame you. But listen,
I'm definitely not used to it.
But and a lot of the other fans too. So
but I'm fucking numb to it.
Right.
I'm numb now.
Maybe you know how to block it out better. But these fools that you're reading in Twitter and all that, they don't know what to do. They're running around with their heads cut off. They don't know anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So look, ride the ship. Try to get some continuity, and you move forward. Take this year as a wash.
I need my guys to come back.
Yeah.
Every guy that got hurt, the majority of them, season-ending injuries.
And they're not coming back.
No.
Not till next year.
No. So I'm not going to know what my team looks like fully, potentially, until next year.
I tell you what, the perfect situation now for your coach, take this year to learn.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
As a head coach.
That's what he's doing.
And that's it. And give Russell Wilson his reps that he needs with the offense, and that's it. You move forward.
Yeah.
That's all, Chris. There's really nothing more. Or else anybody else gives a shit, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. The next game, the Jaguars at the Chiefs. We both said the Chiefs were going to win this game. It was plainfully obvious.
Fucking Jaguars.
Jaguars tried to make a nice little comeback, but they couldn't. It's too little, too late.
Yeah, everybody.
27-17, Chiefs. The Browns and the Bills. The Browns and the Dolphins.
No, disgrace.
We both picked the Dolphins. You picked them by a nose. Yeah, I picked them to win because again, it's the fucking Browns. They won 39-17.
They let the Miami Dolphins run for 195 yards.
Yeah.
A team that
never
their average is 60-something yards.
Yeah.
60.
Absolutely.
You let those guys 195 yards?
Yeah. But some guy named Jay Wilson Jr.
Oh my God.
17 from 199. Tunka Bailoa.
That's the guy from San Francisco, Jay Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From the 49ers.
Yeah.
Of course, the 49er connection, these cocksuckers, McDaniels and him.
Yep.
That's why they know each other.
Tua won 25-32, 285, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
A touchdown to Sherfield, Ingold, and Hill.
Yeah. Yada.
Jalen Waddle had 4 for 66, no touchdowns. So,
yada.
You know, Jacoby Brissett had.
You hear that, Derek?
Yeah. 212.
Yada.
Jacoby Brissett went 22 of 35, 212, a touchdown. Nick Chubb had a very pedestrian day, even though he had a touchdown. He went 11 for 63. I'm not quite sure why is it they abandoned the run like that, but I'm assuming it's because Miami was turning on the heat.
They were up, but they were up by a lot. Then at the end of the game, you add on more because you start running the football more at the end of the game. You're up by like 3 scores, 4 scores.
Right.
You run the ball to kill the clock. That's why the numbers are fudged a little bit here.
Right.
Don't give me this.
Right.
195. That's fudged. That's stupid.
So the next game, the Giants and the Texans. We both picked the Giants because obviously the Texans are 1-6,
and it's exactly the way I saw this game going.
Yep, it was gonna be
ugly and more ugly.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like, I'm not trying to knock Houston. Houston has a okay time for temperature. It depends on the type of week and the type of matchup.
Chris, but if they don't make the stupid mistakes, they're in
winning.
that game.
Yeah, they're winning.
They might win it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They went to the red zone twice and fumbled the ball twice.
Yeah, pretty bad.
And an interception.
Pretty bad.
I mean, come on, guys. Oh my
Davis
God.
Mills, 22 of 37, 319, a touchdown and a pick. Damian Pierce, 17 for 94, pretty decent game. Daniel Jones, 13 of 17. They didn't ask him to do much.
Threw the ball. I mean,
197, 2 touchdowns.
Another caveat. Now that I learned that word, how to say it right. Caveat.
Because you said caviar.
I said caviar before.
Motherfucker. I was like, what are you thinking about food right now?
Food. The caveat in the bye week, the New York Giants and Saquon Barkley were discussing negotiations for an extension.
Right.
And they offered something to Saquon. Saquon said, fuck you. The Giants turned around and said, no, fuck you.
Why is it every time I'm drinking something?
You're going to rush the ball 35 times. You cocksucker.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna give him the Le'Veon Bell treatment now.
Yep.
Because he wants X amount of dollars. The Giants are like, I don't know we want to do that. You'll be lucky we even franchise you.
Right.
And now we're going to run you to the ground. And that's hence the 34, 35 carries for this man.
Carries. That's a
just want to throw that in there.
That's a team record high for any running back in Giants history.
Desde cuando
35 carries.
35 carries.
Yep, 35 carries, 152 yards.
Eh?
They are going to blow this kid's quads out.
Right in there.
Yep.
Right in there. You want money? No. Now we're going to get the best of you. Whatever comes out of this year, we're going to suck you out. We're going to suck your guts out, and we're going to fuck you dead. And then we're going to drop you in the trash out. And that's unfortunate for Saquon Barkley.
Like I said earlier in the year, I think Saquon, honestly, I'm pretty sure you want to stay as a Giant, but in reality, I think what you're doing is doing what's the word? An interview for your next team.
Yeah.
Honestly, go into free agency.
Go with your numbers and stack up your stats.
And see what you get out there in free agency, because I don't think the Giants are going to want to give you the money you're looking for.
No.
And the running back position is not sought out like the way it used to be.
It's ironic. He asked for money. They said no. He said, fuck you. And then then the Giants go, well, here's 35 carries.
Here's 35 carries. Yeah. So he's probably got 3-4 bags of ice on his legs right now.
Terrible.
Recuperating from yesterday's game. But he had a very good game. 35 for 152, 4.3 average. He had 1 touchdown, but he was a very, very big part of the obviously of the Giants offense. So the Giants are now 7-2 with that 24-16 win over the Houston Texans.
Yep. Keep enjoying it, guys. We'll talk about the Giants another time.
Yeah. So the next game, the Steelers and the Saints. I'm not going to waste too much time. The Steelers won this one at home, 20-10.
I called that one.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I told you they're rough.
I thought the red cocksucker was going to do something. He did nothing.
The red rifle
piece of shit. He did fucking nothing. They lose to the Steelers 20-10. The Colts and the Raiders. This was the first Jeff Saturday game.
Here we go. There's another
controversy. And he pulled out the win, 25-20.
A lot of people are red hot
against the Raiders, and he magically brings back Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Matt Ryan was coming back until I actually saw the announcement in the pregame. And
what up?
And great job by Jeff Saturday. I mean, I was critiquing the guy just a couple of days ago because I was like, this guy has no fucking experience at all.
But you gotta understand the situation, though.
Right. But great call on him to say, yo, if I'm going to want this fucking job, I want a vet. I want someone that's going to win me this fucking game. Because contrary to popular belief, he doesn't want to be a laughing stock.
No.
He doesn't want to go there and fucking lose. He wants to go there to fucking win.
Listen, were they pumped in that sideline?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The assistant coaches, the players, high-fiving, slapping him. One guy was like giving him the death stare, like after he scored, looking at him like,
like I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go to war.
I'm going to go to war with you.
Yeah,
an assistant coach. This is what we're talking about. Attitude.
Yep.
When you bring a legend to the team, this is not some middle of the pine guy that you just picked up and say, "Hey, go." No, this is Jeff Saturday.
Yeah, who knows what it takes to run a successful offense.
Hall of Fame center, Hall of Fame man in that organization. He's well respected.
Yep.
And they just told him, look, take the interim tag. They didn't say you're the new one for the next 10 years. They said, listen,
just take the tag.
Just navigate us to these 8 games so I can figure out what I want to do. Yeah. And if you do good, maybe I'll give you the fucking job. That's all it was, guys. Let's take it easy. Yep. Bill Cowher going nuts on CBS. Oh, that's a total disgrace for all the coaching world.
I understand, but I understand that. But I do understand that because what Irsay is doing, Irsay's going around the rules a little bit. He's bending the rules to his favor.
Because it's an interim tag.
Yes.
It's not the permanent coaching.
I understand that,
and
but that's
his team.
But it is his team. However, the norm is you fired a coach, you take one of the offensive coordinators or one of the offensive assistants or whatever the fuck it is, or defensive coordinator, and you elevate them to be the coach now. You don't go outside of the organization or within the organization to a person who became a consultant.
Yeah, he was a consultant.
So it now looks like it was planned. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Frank,
this looks like it's planned.
Obviously, you have to think about it. When Frank Reich is firing Carson Wentz after 1 year, then he brings in Matt Ryan, and you fire him after 5 games.
Right.
I mean, what are you doing, Frank?
No, I get it.
If I'm Jim Irsay, he has every right to be like, yo,
what the fuck are we doing?
What the fuck are we doing here? I paid money for these cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Are we just going to cut them, send them home? Don't come back, Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
That's how you treat an MVP, a former MVP?
Well, let's not act like Matt Ryan is the Matt Ryan of old.
It doesn't matter. He's got name recognition.
It's been years since
that
MVP.
He's a former MVP.
It's been years
2015,
since that MVP.
2016, whatever that is.
2015.
Come on.
2015. It's been years.
It doesn't matter, Chris.
It's not like it happened 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
You bring a veteran with the remaining of his contract. You don't do that.
I get it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
what's his name? Eschler? Whatever his fucking name
Ellinger,
is.
he's a new rookie. Yeah, Ellinger, he's a rookie.
No.
He's the guy they picked up in the draft. However, he's not fucking ready.
Frank had it coming.
Absolutely.
You don't do that.
I think he got himself fired.
He fucked up.
He got himself fired.
Fucked up, and Jimmy
But I
like
understand what Bill Cowher was saying. Now,
Bill's always a coaching fraternity.
Did he?
Stop it. Bill's was part of how dare you.
Yeah. Did he get a little emotional with it? Yes. But I understand. But I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying.
Of
the
course,
norm is.
but that's not. Yeah, but that's not the norm.
But it's
not
gonna
a regular
look
hire.
like. But it's gonna look like now. Right? Let's say Saturday wins the next 6 games, 7 games, whatever it is, and rights the ship. Now Irsay's got an easier choice to say, "Yo, you're my new head coach."
Or I'm going to go to the candidates again.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Yes, he is, because he's going to have to do it. That's part of the NFL protocol. He's going to interview his black candidates.
Right.
He's going to do all this stuff, and he's going to go meeny, miny, mo.
And he's still going to pick his guy.
He might as well just go with his guy.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's going to be a ploy. That's what it's going to be. You're going to do the formalities for nothing. He's still going to pick his guy.
Owners are cocksuckers, all of them.
Yes.
We get it.
Yes.
But it's their team. It's their business.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, in the realm,
fuck the media.
In the realm of the Brian Flores's and the inclusion and diversity and all of that,
tough.
It looks terrible. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is where I'm trying to come to you at.
Tough.
It looks fucking terrible. So Irsay's gonna go around the whole.
If we even get there.
Yeah,
if we even get there. This is a high probability, a low probability that he even goes 7-1 or 8-0, God forbid,
right,
and takes him to the playoffs and do a whole.
I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to do that, but I think he's going to right the ship.
Let's compartmentalize this. Right now, he says, I need a guy for the next 8 games to keep this building together.
Right.
That's the guy that I want on a temporary basis.
Right.
That's it. Whatever happens after that, that's between him and the NFL that he needs to explain to the NFL. This is what I thought. I needed to stop the bleeding. My company and my business was going to shit, and I needed to boost up my fans and give them something to cheer about. And Jeff Saturday's my guy. He's a legend in the Colts.
Right.
That is it.
Right.
Now, if he goes 8-0, now that's a whole nother discussion we're going to have.
Yeah, no,
that's my opinion.
And
that's my opinion. I'll leave it like that. But guys, relax. These guys are billionaires. They're going to do what they want. It's their team, their business. And if it means Jeff Saturday is going to put butts in the seats to energize these people, you saw what happened on Sunday.
Right. I mean, look, it's like I said, it just the optics of it don't look right. That's all I'm going to say.
Totally get it, but people have to see the situation.
Yeah,
we get it.
But
in a normal situation.
But public opinion is public opinion.
Yeah,
they got to talk that shit.
Hey, man.
And Irsay's not the most popular owner in the world either.
No,
he's a scumbag.
I get it, but I understand why he did it. And if Frank Reich fucking did that shit to me, I would shred his fucking contract. I wouldn't give him a fucking penny.
Yep. That's
an embarrassment. And the GM's got to take heat for that too.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, moving on. Cowboys and the Packers.
Oh, boy.
Cowboys and the Packers. This is probably one of the oldest rivalries in all of the NFL.
Listen, Cowboys, you fucked this up, man. You have, again, you're another one in that group with the top 5 defense, Mekhi Parsons.
Right.
Just the whole thing. The Green Bay offense can't even get out of their own way.
Yep.
You're up 24-14. It looks like that should be enough to put away the Packers.
Put away the Packers. And you let them get back in.
And you let Christian Watson.
A rookie.
A rookie.
Scored a hat trick on you guys. 3 touchdowns. Was wide open in the majority of them. I'm not exactly sure where the Cowboys defense was at.
Wow.
That was beyond surprising to me because the Cowboys, to me, I look at their defense and I'm like, they know how to stop people.
That's a playoff defense.
That's a playoff defense.
100%.
And for them to allow the Packers, who have been struggling mightily on offense, with the Giants.
Right.
With the Jets. With a plethora of other teams that they couldn't even score regularly.
Right.
You let these guys drop 31 points on you. So, shame on you, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Shame on you. And if I was a Cowboy fan, I'd be livid right now.
No, they still have a good year. They've done well.
Absolutely. But you're not.
But I give them a one bad game. Everybody gets one bad defensive game. I'll chalk it up. Plus, you're on the road. I get it.
No, man.
That's still not a good look because defense is supposed to travel. And that, you let them boys come back and do that is not a good look. I hope that Mike McCarthy is tearing up the building in there.
Yeah, Prescott had he had a good but a bad game. He threw 2 interceptions. He went 27 to 46, 265.
Interceptions
3 touchdowns.
are way different.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch the game.
They are.
People see interceptions right away. Oh, I got it.
But it depends how the offense ran. It's still a momentum shifter. That's what it is.
That's what I said. Depending where the interceptions happen.
So they ran the ball well with Pollard. 22 for 115 and a touchdown. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, he passed it all over the place, man.
Yeah,
CeeDee Lamb had 11 for 150. 2 touchdowns. Game, Dan Schultz, another one, 6 for 54 with a touchdown. So he was distributing the ball very, very well. But just their defense failed them today.
Yeah, that's what happened. 28 points should be enough to win with that defense.
Oh,
they fucked up.
So, Cowboys fans, you got a little bit of retooling to do because you if you can't beat a talentless Aaron Rodgers team, you got another thing coming for you. You have another thing coming for you because I don't see you beating the Eagles if you do this. You can't beat the Eagles if you do that. And the Eagles are on top of you right now. They're whooping ass right now. And if you want to knock out the Eagles, you got to play better than that. You cannot be making these mistakes, especially on the defensive side. You got to get those stops. Put your offense back on the field and get those goddamn stops.
They screwed it up.
So the next game, the Cardinals and the Rams. They both had
their backup
quarterbacks in there. Not even a fucking discussion here. Cardinals were up 27-17. And the Rams fall again. And the Cardinals keep their hopes alive for the playoffs.
Keeping pace. Yep.
Yes. So the final game we're going to talk about is the 49ers and the Chargers. And this game was very, very interesting because at first, when you first tuned into the game, Herbert comes in and is lights out, throwing it left and right, throws fucking bombs here and there, gets a fucking touchdown, and then all of a sudden, the 49er defense said,
"That's enough.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's enough.
Get the fuck out of here." And I got my boy Chris Lugo on the line here, who I'm going to bring in a little bit because he wants to talk the state of the San Francisco 49ers. And I want to hear what he's going to tell me with regards to that.
We are not prejudiced. If you are a fan of a particular team, we want to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely.
We love insight from your personal team. You
Absolutely.
come on, you get on the horn, and we talk. That was a good win yesterday.
Yep.
That'll put them at 5-4.
Absolutely. A good win against a good team. Even though they're hurt and we don't have Mike Williams. We don't got no Keenan Allen.
I get it.
I don't want to fucking hear it because every team's dealing with injuries. So if my team can't get a fucking pass when it comes to injuries, neither is your fucking team. Yes. Okay? So you can kiss my ass because you got Austin Eckler and the rest of these cocksuckers
They got talent.
to get you over the hump. And you couldn't get past that San Francisco defense. That defense was up your ass the entire fucking day.
They're tough defense, though, man.
Absolutely.
That's not
absolutely.
Easy, and it was at San Francisco, too,
absolutely.
Man,
so I got my boy Chris Lugo. Lugo, are you there, buddy?
Of course, bro.
Mr. Lugo!
New York City.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. So how do you feel about yesterday's win? Talk to me about your San Francisco 49ers.
You already know I was stressed in the beginning because Herbert was throwing those bombs.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we were leaving them open in the secondary. But I was telling you earlier, like Bosa, it's crazy how one man could just he was a beast.
Fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Yep.
He's a monster.
Yep.
I'm so happy to have that man on my team, bro. I have no idea.
Well, the Chargers got a Bosa too, but he wasn't wreaking havoc. He wasn't wreaking havoc like your Bosa. So so Bosa is definitely a difference maker on that team. He was just all over the field. And hats off to him to look at Justin Herbert and say, you know what, I'm not scared of your little big arm. I'm gonna let you go 21 to 35 for 196 and a touchdown and a pick, and that's about it.
Of course.
And that's about it.
But
you stuffed the run.
Took advantage.
Yeah, you stuffed the run.
Advantage of that defense. They were hurt. And we got Mitchell back. We got a lot of people back.
Yes.
Now McCaffrey.
Yep.
Yes.
But I like that McCaffrey doesn't have to take all the load. Now we got a little Mitchell.
Yes.
McCaffrey. We got Debo. We got some Kittle. So I kind of feel the second half. I think we got some swag going on. I think we're dangerous for the second half.
Mitchell,
especially that the Seattle lost yesterday too.
Yes.
So I think we got a little swag right now going on.
5-4, and Seattle's 6-4.
6-4,
and they're off next week, I believe. I think Seattle's
but
on a bye.
We undefeated in the conference, and we leading in the NFC. So
wait a minute. You're undefeated in the division or in the NFC conference? Which one?
I mean, in the division.
Oh, that's good, bro.
That's a big deal.
For tiebreakers,
that's a big deal.
Very good.
Yeah, that'll.
It's a big deal at the end of the season. The Rams looking a little salty.
Yeah, the Rams.
I think we could beat
the Rams. The Rams are mailing home. They're not going anywhere.
Super Bowl drunk right now.
Yeah, the Rams ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
They're officially done. It's not even a point to even talk about the Rams
hangover.
anymore.
Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, it's basically you guys in Seattle.
Yes.
Arizona is a little bit there.
They're sniffing a little bit.
They're sniffing a little bit, but between Kyler Murray yelling at Kingsbury and Hopkins and the rest of the team, apparently he's voicing his opinion of his disapproval and all his crap. I don't see Arizona righting the ship. So it's definitely between you guys in Seattle.
Of course. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that before the half, remember that hit? Do you feel like my boy Greenlaw should have got ejected off from that hit? I don't think so.
It was
that was momentum.
Yes.
It was a bang play, right? But it's always going to go in favor of the runner of who's going to be considered a defenseless player.
No, but see, this is where the rule gets fucked up, Chris. This is the problem. Justin Herbert is the runner. He is no longer considered
a quarterback.
A quarterback or defenseless. When he got tackled from behind, his momentum went down and the target changed. Right. So when the linebacker came to finish him off, the target changed. What do you want a linebacker at 50 miles an hour to try to miss his head because his target went down?
Yeah. No,
now,
I
do get it. His face went the other way.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have warranted an ejection. The foul, okay. If you want to,
I'll take the foul.
Yes, you want to take a 15 yards,
no.
Right?
But ejection?
It's because it was Herbert. It's because it was the quarterback.
I mean, still,
that's what it is. Had that been Tom Brady, they would have ejected the entire defense.
Well, obviously,
you know what I know what it is? It's the no fun league, baby. It's the no fun league.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
The instant replay makes it look even worse because now when you see it in slow motion. His helmet and face went completely the other way.
Right.
So now the referees in New York, those cocksuckers who are with binoculars already looking at it, is like, oh my God, his face went the other way. Get him out of here. When you eject somebody, you got to find intent. Can you prove that linebacker had intent to hurt him and to rip his face off like that?
Right.
No, there was not intent.
Yeah.
But you know what? It actually worked in our favor because after that, they took Herbert out and we destroyed that backup quarterback. So in reality, it worked in our favor too. Well,
that's the goal. You want to hurt the quarterback like we did to Josh Allen.
Right.
You want to hurt him and pound him to submission.
Right.
And like we did to Miami, their little bullshit starting quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, Tua wasn't there. Well, you said, and all you Miami fans said that you're going to blow out the Jets with Teddy Bridgewater. And what we do, Lugo, what did we do in the first play of the game?
Oh, you already know.
We smoked that motherfucker. We smoked him.
I'm a semi-Jet fan right now. You guys have won me a couple of dollars on that FanDuel.
That's right. That's right.
I'm able to pay some mortgage.
Pay a little mortgage. Very good. You hang in there with us, pal. And New England is next.
Oh, my God. So talk to me, Lugo. How do you feel about Garoppolo being back? How do you feel about Trey Lance going down? Were you a fan of Trey Lance? And what do you feel is going to be Garoppolo's future with the team?
I think Garoppolo, this is his last hurrah. We either make it or break it. And next year, we're going to be, I think we're going to be a running gun. We got, McCaffrey. We're going to be dangerous if Trey Lance is the way we think he is.
Right.
I hope he's the next Mahomes because I think he's a Mahomes type of player.
Right.
But Garoppolo, he's a little scary because he can't scramble. Every time he's in the pocket and if they rush him, we screwed.
Right.
So, and he makes mistakes and he, I love Garoppolo. I'm a Niner, right?
I like him.
I love you forever.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's a great game manager, which is not an insult. A lot of people take game manager as an insult. It's not an insult.
Right.
He makes mistakes sometimes, but he knows how to run the offense. He's very accurate with the football. And does he make mistakes? Of course he does. But I think he's the right man for the job with this kind of roster, who's a veteran roster.
That's where my opinion is.
Ayuk yesterday, he killed me. Ayuk had a touchdown he dropped. Then he had a fumble. But in reality, that we have some big receivers that could, including our tight end.
Right.
We a team that's yak. We about yak. We get a little short yardage, but we get that yak.
Right.
Yards have to carry all day. From Debo to Kittle to Jennings.
Yeah, they don't stretch the field a lot at all.
We get some extra yardage, but we just got to make sure that our offensive line is intact. If not, we screwed.
Yeah. I like Garoppolo, and I hope. Well, I don't hope. I really care less about the 49ers because they're the 49ers.
You love me, bro. You want my team to win,
But I look at Garoppolo and I look at Trey Lance, and the offense runs a hell of a lot better with Garoppolo in it. I look at Trey Lance.
For now.
Right.
For now.
I look at Trey Lance, and I still see a guy that still needs to work on his mechanics, a guy that still needs to work on his game. And I don't know if the 49er players, the roster that you have, is willing to wait for him to develop.
To grow.
Because that team is ready to win now. Between your defense and your offense, you got a bunch of special players there. And you lost people in the last couple of years.
We lost that cornerback. We lost our cornerback.
Our
was a bit,
you lost
he tore his Achilles.
Right, but you've lost running backs to free agency. Yeah. You've lost wide receivers. Yep. I mean, you guys have lost a good number of people, but you're still the same core. And I feel like Garoppolo is that quarterback that will still be able to get you there. Now,
very tricky.
It's all about who you face in the playoffs. If you could get
the NFC,
it's not that scary anymore. But it's all about the matchups.
With that defense, they could beat the shit out of any fucking team.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna call it right now, guys, and I love you guys. It's gonna be Niners in the Super Bowl, baby.
Wow!
We're going all the way. I'll put money on it, baby. We're second half too. We're gonna get there.
Put some of that mortgage money in there, baby.
My boy Bosa's a one-man defense. That guy's a beast. I saw him yesterday. I couldn't believe how dominant that man is by himself.
Lugo, that's a tall order, bro. That's a tall order, and I gotta appreciate that coming from you as a fan, bro.
It's only the Eagles that are gonna get in their way.
The Eagles. I'm telling you,
think Minnesota?
Be a fluke, man.
Minnesota too.
Minnesota,
it depends.
Minnesota can score.
Good.
Yeah, Minnesota's good. Because you got to go to Minnesota to beat them.
Yeah.
So
Minnesota's crazy. You got that turf. You got that dome.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of the Eagles. I think they got an easy schedule, but
those are the two teams that I would kind of worry about in the NFC. Everybody else you can definitely beat. But you could do it with that defense.
I think they have a better matchup against the Eagles than they do against Minnesota. I think Minnesota.
I'm not trying to play Minnesota.
I think Minnesota is more dangerous.
I don't like that home field advantage.
Yeah. It's crazy up there.
Bro. They be sacrificing live chickens, bro. They do that all day over there, bro.
A lot of picks over there.
Esa gente de Minnesota son unos locos.
Como celebran ellos with the Iceman clap.
Let me ask you guys a question. What you guys thought about that Bills Vikings game? That game was game of the year, bro.
Yeah. We spoke about it earlier.
We spoke about it earlier, man.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Beyond crazy, man. That was definitely a playoff.
You think that catch is better than that Beckham one-handed catch?
Yes.
You know what catch I'm
about, right? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I don't want to hear anything else about Odell. Odell was a first quarter catch.
No.
They lost the game. Nobody remembers. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
This catch
I'll
was
say this.
4th and 8. Shut up, Chris. Shut up. Ningún what I say. Ningún what I say. No te pongas pendejo conmigo.
All right.
There is no contest here.
All I'll say.
Okay? There's no contest. That's a 4th and 18 catch in the 4th quarter. You understand?
Right.
Not on a losing effort by a selfish prick. That's O.J. Bucket.
Yeah.
That's
I
what he
will
is.
say this. I will say this.
Here
I
we
will
go.
say this only to defend that.
Yeah.
I will only say this, Lugo. Listen to me, and you'll hopefully you'll be the voice of reason.
Hold on to your hats, Lugo. Hold on.
There's always an original. And OBJ is the original.
Please give me a break.
Every wide receiver after him has been imitating that one-handed catch because of what he was able to do.
Who cares? The
It's
question
not
was
about
who was better.
Yeah,
It was fucking Justin Jefferson.
You
What
have
are you
to.
talking about?
You
man?
have
They
to
got
look.
these gloves with pegao on
Yeah.
the gloves got pegao.
No, absolutely. They got that.
on them now.
They got that
Pegao,
fluid.
saliva.
Yeah, they got
I
that.
mean, you fucking name it.
No, absolutely. Look, the catch by Justin Jefferson was for me in my eyes.
That was
I'll
the
agree
best
with
catch
y'all.
I've ever seen in my
That-
life.
I've never
because-
seen it like that.
Because not only did he catch the ball, he took it away from the defender. Like that's what made it
and momentum
Yeah.
backwards.
And
Yeah.
landed cleanly. Like
Yeah.
the ball didn't even move.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
normally it's
Bro, that guy's
juggling.
a beast, bro.
Yeah.
He, with one hand, he completely cradled it and landed on his arm and just got up like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ay, bitch.
Yeah.
No me joda.
Yeah.
No me joda.
Yeah.
Mira, hablando de OBJ,
Mhm.
what do you guys think is where he? I mean, I don't think he's that great right now, but where do you think he's gonna land? I hope he doesn't go to my Niners. I really hope.
No.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
want that
Get him. I
cancer.
don't want
You don't want
No,
that
no,
cancer.
no.
I don't
He's
want him.
San Francisco's not looking at him. If there's anywhere he's gonna go to Buffalo.
Nah.
I think Buffalo.
Nah.
I got
Yeah.
my
the
money on
Giants.
nope. I got my money on Dallas. I got my money on
I
Dallas.
think Giants, man.
No.
Galladay, yo, you seen Galladay?
Yeah, he's a bum.
Yeah, but the Giants-
Division two receiver.
Right, but the Giants don't want to do a part two
No,
with OBJ.
the owners hate Odell Beckham.
Besides the
hate
fact,
him.
yeah, besides the fact that they're not throwing the ball with Daniel Jones like
Yeah,
that.
they-
So you're talking about a guy that likes to receive the ball, and
He will
he's
fit.
not.
He will fit like
You're
a
right.
glove in Dallas.
Yeah.
like a glove.
Actually, you're right.
Maybe
Dak
Green
Prescott.
Bay. Maybe Green Bay. Maybe
Nah.
Aaron
No.
Rodgers, you know,
Mm-mm.
just-
Nah,
No.
Green Bay's
Maybe
not. Green Bay's not in the hunt. He's gonna go to a team that's in the hunt.
And Green Bay's cheap. That's the problem with those fuckers. They're cheap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Title town,
He's
they're
gonna
fucking
want
cheap.
He's gonna
But
want
there's
some
no
money.
Profit over there. How you gonna make profit with 12,000 people in your city?
I know. Hey, listen.
Yeah,
they're
that's
called
true.
Title Town. They make money.
They
Trust
make
me.
money
they
somehow.
make money.
Yeah.
Pero
Ponzi schemes with fucking Brett Favre. That's
I got
how
my
they
money.
do it.
I got my money on
Ese
Dallas.
cabrón,
I got my money on
You got
Dallas.
that, yeah. I believe it. They'll
Yeah.
overpay. And then what's up
It-
what's up with the Raiders, man? This guy Carr was crying like a little baby. Last
Yeah,
night.
yep.
That-
Oh, God, that was a disgrace. What?
Yeah.
I mean, I get
And
where he's coming from,
defending his coach and all, but
No,
I'm
no.
like, look,
but you saw what he was saying.
Josh
Dude,
McDaniels.
he goes.
Oh, no, but the coach, we got the receiver, and we got the quarterback. All three main faces of that team shitted on that organization. So right now they're
Wow.
the laughing stock of the NFL.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you heard what he said. He goes, do you know what these players put in their bodies just to go to sleep at night?
Every day,
And every day to go to practice? What do you mean put in their bodies? What are they doing?
Boy.
Bro,
David.
everybody does that in the league.
Yeah, like,
Talking about a broken
the
soul.
Lions get sucked.
Yeah, what, do we need to drug test these people?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
What are they put stuff in their bodies to make it through the day. They sacrifice. I get it.
Right.
I get it, Derek. I get it.
Right.
Which I hate that name, by the way, Derek. That's such a
honestly,
stupid name,
bro,
by the way.
Sometimes quarterbacks are actors.
I
think
hate
that
those
was an
names,
act
Derek.
to kind of deflect the suckiness out of that team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a deflecting. Like, oh, I feel bad. You know, he's crying.
Yeah. A little, a little sympathy, a little empathy for him.
Right.
No.
I don't play that
Right.
in the NFL.
Nah, man.
I don't-
Fuck
I
that.
don't do that, bro.
Fuck
Look, Josh
It's a man's
McDaniels.
sport, bro.
Josh McDaniels is a bum. He's always
fired.
been a bum.
Yep.
He will never be an NFL coach
done.
at that level.
Yep. And
He's a bum.
coming from a New England punk.
Yep.
And that's the other one I
And
fucking hate.
just to show you that everyone that has come out of that Bill Belichick tree, with the exception of Mike Vrabel, is a fucking bum.
And that's not even true either, because Mike Vrabel came from the other dude. I forgot his name. Kevin O'Brien, whatever his name is. Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
under the Bill O'Brien tree, which technically is connected
It's
to him.
still
But,
Belichick.
you know, Izzo facto,
Yeah,
you know.
he's a scumbag,
Yeah, he's a
fucking
scumbag.
Belichick
True.
piece of
Yeah.
shit.
But I know it's your show, but you know, the guys that come out of my team are the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk. Your Jets got my defensive guy. You know?
Yep.
You know? The
Listen,
Bills
we
got my
robbed you
offensive- the
blind.
Bills got my offensive guy. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
everybody got my guy.
And we got the
My
Fleur.
Niners got a bunch of look all the coaches that came out of the Niners.
Yes,
recently.
Shanahan.
Killing
Shanahan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shanahan treat.
And the
Shanahan
LaFleurs came out of there.
Thank you for Robert Saleh, Lugo. I
Yep.
appreciate you.
My boy in the Dolphins is killing it.
Yep.
My boy in the Jets is killing it.
Yep.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, bro.
Well,
and now
that
the
comes
defensive-
from
the
Papa.
defensive coordinator right now everybody wants him next year. Like everybody wants to take all my people.
But here's the caveat, Lugo. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. This is where you're going to thank me. Y me vas a rogar de rodillas.
Here we go.
You got Kyle Shanahan, que es el hijo de Mike Shanahan, que es my Denver Broncos. So dale la gracia.
I knew you were going there. There you go. If I would have bet to make a million, and I would have said, yo, I just
you see how it comes back to me? You see how it comes back to me?
Say that,
which Mike Shanahan originally came from Washington. That's so we can keep going back.
They go Washington. They go Washington. Okay.
Stop it.
His success was in Denver and only in Denver.
And no, it was not only in Denver, but they go to Washington también.
No.
Well, stop it.
No. He was after.
Listen, one of my favorite running backs comes from Denver of all time because he beat Brett Favre. Because Brett Favre beat my Niners, which is Terrell Davis, bro.
That's right.
All day, bro.
That's right.
All right.
That Super Bowl, I was a heavy Denver Broncos fan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brett Favre had our numbers back in the 90s.
Yes, he did.
And I always respect the Broncos. That Shanahan was a beast, bro.
Yes.
And he had McCaffrey.
Yep.
He had all
Shannon Sharp. Rod Smith,
Sharp,
you name it.
All right.
You name it. That's right. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. Usted se me cae el hocico. Usted se me cae el hocico.
One of my favorite players in the Jets is always Wayne Cabret, bro. I love you guys.
Yeah. Ahora tú lo quieres.
Ahora sí. Bien duro.
Ahora que te tiraron la leche en la cara. La gran puta.
I got to show both of you guys love. You know
Hell yeah. You stroke our Eagles very good, Lugo. I like it.
Lugo, man. Look,
yeah, definitely.
Lugo, we appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna close out the show.
Guys.
We're gonna close out the show.
Lugo,
you got the number to the show, man. We'll always give you a call, give you a shout, especially moving forward.
We'll keep an eye on the Niners.
We'll keep an eye on the Niners for you, baby, and we'll throw you onto the show, man. All right.
Yo, before I go, we see the Jets in the Super Bowl, Niners and Jets.
That's gonna be a family affair over there, bro.
Defense versus defense.
Yep.
Defense
and the same offense too. Yep. Oh my God.
We go defense. I like hits, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy, dude. I like hits.
All right, guys. You have a great night. All right.
You too, buddy.
All right, bye.
All right, man. Take care, man.
There you go, guys. See.
Oh,
this is how things work out. This is how we spread love.
Shout out to Chris Lugo one more time.
Yes, Mr. Lugo, compañero de nosotros, a good man, good man.
Yep.
He understands the game, understands the fandom, he understands what's going on around the league.
Absolutely.
Unlike some people I know, that just drive me nuts. Did I tell you that I hate the name Derek? Did I tell you that? Derek Carr, Derek DeAngelis, like they're not fun, Chris. They're not fun.
Nope,
they're not fun.
Not at all. Anyways,
get the fuck out of here.
Guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show, part of the JD CeeLo experience. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this, comment. I know this episode's a little bit longer than normal.
Sorry.
But we had a special guest, and we had to give him the time and the respect he deserved. Again, one more time, shout out for Chris Lugo. For being a part of the show. Don't forget to follow us on our other platforms. That would be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Iheart Radio, and the new Amazon Music. So you can find us there under the tag JD CeeLo Podcast. Again, thank you so much. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to leave us a like on this video. Mm-hmm. We love you out to the moon and back.
Yes, and I give a little special. One more rant before we go.
Oh, here we go, man.
For everybody.
The people have had enough.
No, they have not had enough.
Well, I have.
We're going to sign you off and we love you until this. Josh Allen. Mr. Josh! And the other thing I noticed, you get very hissy on the sideline. Very hissy on the sideline. The throwing of the helmets, the throwing of the jackets, the slamming into the kickers' nets. Very hissy. Huh? Oh, you a little bitch. You can't go to the bench and shut up and get worried about the next play. No, you want to hiss around like a pussy.
Guys.
We love you all. See you later, pal.
I have no control of this monster.
Josh Allen, watch it. And you Dolphins, enjoy your bye week. Because we're coming for first place, motherfucker.
Yes. All right, guys. We will see you later. It's the JD Zelo podcast, and we are out.